everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're joining me back on your mat. Sorry for my sweaty appearance, I just literally ran in the door from running, and I wanted to share with you my post-run workout. Hi, I'm Dianne Bondy, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for being here. On this channel, we talk about body positive fitness, maybe running, a little bit of yoga, all kinds of great things. If this sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would give me a like, a subscribe, perhaps a follow, maybe click the notification bell, because I upload a new video every single week. Today I'm going to show you my post-run stretch. It's kind of a yin-yang stretch, meaning it has some movement in the beginning and some slow, deep stretches at the end. I have 2 blocks. You can grab blocks, a bolster, a blanket, whatever you need for this practice. I'm going to go ahead and set my watch because I have a tendency of wanting to be on my mat all day, and I know you have places to go and things to do, and you're spitting in this little workout right now. So we're going to start in standing at the top of our mats. We have 2 blocks. I'm actually going to bring my blocks over to this side, but I want you to grab 2 blocks. I also have one of these bands, these exercise bands. So if you have one of these, grab that. If you don't, a pair of tights or leg warmers or something with a little bit of stretch you can use. So go ahead and grab that. Coming to the top of our mat, let's lift and spread our toes. Feet are about 2 fists width apart. I like to really engage my core when I practice because it helps to support my very flexible low back, which is one of the reasons why I came to yoga, our back problems. So go ahead and push down through your feet, push wide, shoulder blades on your back. Inhale, let's reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bend generously at the knees and fold. Now I already feel that my hamstrings are tight from running, so go ahead and step your feet out a little bit wider, soften your knees, and let's sit our bottoms back and let the crown of our head come to the floor. So that just takes some of the stress and pressure off my hamstrings by creating a nice deep bend in the knees and lifting from my gluteal fold, or my bottom here. Let the crown of the head come down to the floor, and on the inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart, slightly straighten, feel whatever it is you're feeling, and then on the exhale, fold, and let's step back with the right foot, lower the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms high to the sky, and stretch. And now exhale, right hand down to the block, left hand up to the sky. I'm going to turn those right toes under and press the top of my foot down to the floor. Now when you're ready, place both hands onto your blocks and let's sit back, straightening out through that front leg. So we're giving ourselves a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. And now bend into that left leg, curl the back toes under, lift the back leg up, inhale, left arm up to the sky, twist, and then on the exhale, both hands down to the blocks. And let's walk our hands to the long edge of our mat, turning our toes to the long edge of the mat, widening our heels apart and folding forward, lifting the sit bones to the sky. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold, and then turn your body all the way around to the back of your mat so that your left toes are pointing forward. You're in your lunge pose. Tap your left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. And then on the exhale, left hand to the block, right hand to the sky. Take a nice twist here. Release your hands down to the blocks or to the mat. Curl the back toes under. And then sit back as far as feels comfortable for you. So I injured my knee earlier this month. I fell down running, so I always have to be careful about how far back I come. And I have a lot of weight in my hands so that there's not a lot of weight in my knees. So I'm holding myself up here. I'm pressing down into the heels and pushing out through the mound of the big toe. Beautiful. Now bending into that right knee. Let's come back into our lunge. Let's come back to our twist. Right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, plant both hands on your blocks or on the mat. Lift the back leg up. Pivot around to the long edge of your mat. Toes pointing to the long edge of your mat. Widen your heels apart. Hands to the waist. Inhale, come up. Sweep the arms out into a T and turn the left toes out to the top of the mat. Right fingertips out behind you. And let's straighten out through that left leg. Fingertips can either come to a block or to your shin as you lengthen over that left leg. Straighten it out as much as you can and go ahead and curl the chest open. Fingertips up to the sky, open up. Good. So I have a micro bend in this front knee. I'm pushing down through the mound of the big toe here. I'm reaching up to the sky. To give yourself an opportunity just to stretch and just to play. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Now we're going to take that right hand down to the floor, come up onto the right toes, lower the right knee down. I'm going to bring both hands to the inside of the left leg and slide that right knee back as far as I can go. Sinking a little bit more deeply into the hips. Breathing, inhale, exhale. From here, we're going to add a little bit of a quad stretch. So we're already stretching this quad pretty deeply, this groin pretty deeply. I'm letting that left knee fall away from the body here. Take a few minutes just to notice your breath. Then when you're ready, you can either keep these right back toes curled under, or you can press the top of the foot flat to the floor. From here, pressing into the hands, I'm going to send that left leg back behind me, kickstanding out the right foot. I'm going to now take a quad stretch by bringing that left heel to the buttocks, reaching back with the left hand, pulling the heel toward the buttocks and curling open. So just kind of feeling where the stretch is here. Good. One more breath. And then release, stretch the left arm to the sky, right arm to the sky, or right leg to the sky. And now plant that left hand, plant that left knee, and do a little bit of cat-cow here. Good. Breathe. Soften the belly down and round. 2 more. And now walking the hands back towards the knees. Let's sweep the arms up into camel. And then I'm going to sweep that right hand back to the mat, lift up, and reach left hand back to the mat, right arm lift up. And then if it's available to you, you want to try bringing both hands back to your heels, your waist, or to the sky. Choose your pose, stretching out the front body. And then on the exhale, plant your hands and press back into downward facing dog, stretching out the back body. So stretching out your fingertips, rooting down through your heels. Let the chest melt toward the mat. Breathing deeply and slowly. Beautiful. 1 more breath here. And let's look forward toward our hands. Walk or step, hop or jump to the front of your mat. Take your feet out wide. Make space for your body. Bend your knees. And then on the inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's step the left foot back, tap the left knee down. Inhale, reach up, sink into that left knee. Breathe. And then on the exhale, let's bring both hands to the inside of the right foot and slide that left knee back even more. Now I'm going to let that right knee fall away from the body, right? Getting into my groin here, extending back behind me. Now you can stay up onto your tippy toes or your fingertips. You can let it come onto the outer edge of your blade of your right foot. You can let the knee fall away. You can keep it closer into the body. Just kind of feel where this feels good for you or where you feel first sensation and stay in that first sensation and breathe. Now, bending into the knee, let's send that right leg back behind us. Kickstand out the left leg. Bend into the knee. And see if you want to bring the heel into the buttocks, stretching out that quad a little bit here, curling the chest open to the sky. Woo! If you fall out, you fall out. So playing with the edge here a little bit. And then inhale, reach the arm, reach the leg, and plant the hands back. Plant the knee back down. Let's take a few cat-cows here. Just kind of stretching out the body, feeling what's going on here. Walking the hands back toward the knees, bringing the hands to the waist, taking your version of camel pose right here. You can even bring one hand back or both hands back if it feels good. Hands to the waist, hands to the sky, whatever works for you. So stretching the whole front of the body. Releasing your hands down to the mat. Let's make our way to seated and then onto our backs. Knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then right knee into the chest. Extend that left leg out long. Beautiful. Bringing your hands behind your thigh. Toe up to the sky. Push out through the heel. Good. And release. Plant that right foot, left knee into the chest. Beautiful. Toe up to the sky, press out through the heel. Bringing your hand to the back of your left thigh, driving it in, pressing up through the heel until you feel a stretch in the back of the leg. First sensation. Breathe. Plant both feet on the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Open into butterfly pose. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. And now bring the feet together, or the knees together. Walk the feet out wide. Let both knees fall over to the right side. You can stay here if that feels good. If you'd like a little bit more sensation, you can bring that right heel to the top of the left thigh and get a little bit more of a groin stretch, a little bit more of a psoas stretch. You're certainly getting an IT band stretch, really getting into that front of the hip here. Breathe deeply and slowly. Oh, that stretches everything, yeah? And then back through center, and let's come to the second side. Letting the knees fall over to the second side. Windshield wipering them over. You can stay here, or if you're looking for extra sensation, more intense sensation, you can go ahead and bring that left heel or left ankle to rest on the top of the right thigh. Arms can be up overhead, kind of notice what's going on in the body. Back through center, and now both knees into the chest. Go ahead and grab a hold of the outer edge of the feet. Pull the knee back toward the armpit, pressing back into the low back. Taking a breath here. Oh, stretch. I feel my low back talking to me here. In a good way, though, in a good way. Good. And now give yourself a nice big hug. Now you have the option if you want to sit for meditation or come in a little bit, a short savasana. For me, after I do this stretch, because I generally do it right after I have worked out, so you can roll to your right side, press yourself up to seated when you're ready, or you can stay on your back and enjoy a little bit more rest. We didn't end up using our bands today, but stay tuned. I'll be doing a class where we use the bands. I always just like to have them close by in case we change our minds. So I hope you enjoyed this little post-run stretch. Like I said, I usually don't stop for Shavasana when I do my post-run stretch. I just usually get on the mat, do a little post-stretch, and get on with my day. So I hope that you found this helpful, useful, and I'm glad that you were here. Remember, always come to the world exactly as you are. Do what you can to make other people's lives and your life a lot more easeful and equitable. And enjoy the practice. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody.